back, and last week we talked about the 144,000 and we learned loads of details about that in Revelation's 14th chapter, first verse. And as we learned, the details were that the 144,000 will have the Father's and the Son's name written on their forehead. And as we know, they have to be truly and wholeheartedly to the Father and the Son, which is the important bit. And also we learned these two beautiful scriptures, Isaiah 40, 28, 29, 1 Timothy 6, chapter 16th verse. I hope you read the 1 Timothy 6, chapter 16th verse. And as we know though, that God is everlasting. He is immortal, which means he has no start or end. And as we had learnt about God, first we looked at the meaning, we're going to do the same thing as well now. We're going to look at the meaning of Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ. So first, Jesus the name is derived of a Hebrew name named Yeshua. And Yeshua means Savior or Messiah. And his Christ is basically a title for him. But this Christ though, also has a meaning. It means anointed one. And who was he anointed by? It's really obvious. God had anointed him. So that's some important features we need to know about Jesus Christ. And now, here's the verse that clearly explains about Jesus Christ. Galatians 1st chapter, 15th to 18th verse. It's a really important verse. So it says, Jesus Christ is the first creation of God. I mean, even before the universe, which is really interesting. And through Jesus Christ and for him, he created the world. But Jesus Christ has a beginning. And that beginning was in the Old Testament, and he willingly delivered what God asked him in the Old Testament. And as we know in the New Testament, Jesus Christ was born in the city of David by Virgin Mary, and he was raised up in the rural town Nazareth with his adoptive father Joseph. And at the age of 30, he had the baptism from John the Baptist on the Jordan River. And he started to preach the gospel about God's love and God's kingdom. And he chose 12 apostles and taught them the God's plan. But the Jews did not believe him and crucified him by Pontius Pilate. And then on the third day, God had resurrected him. After 3 days, God had resurrected him, and then Jesus Christ had gathered all his disciples and gave them the Spirit to preach the gospel to the whole world. And he is still alive and leading all of us to God's kingdom. And now, here's the main part of this subject. First of all, Jesus Christ has a beginning, but God has no start and no end. And the next thing is, through him, Jesus Christ, and for him he created the world, which you already said. And here's the most important one. God is the creator and Jesus Christ is the first creation. So there's a really important and interesting facts about Jesus Christ and God. So now we've learned about Jesus Christ and God. So that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.